everybody, it's Kristin and it's time for another Mascara Madness. For those of you that are new to Mascara Madness, first of all, welcome. Second of all, this is a video that I do once a quarter and I talk about all the mascaras that I've used in the last quarter because I throw mine out every 3 months. That's just the way that I do it. I normally probably, if I wasn't, not normally, probably, I wouldn't have this many mascaras open at one time if I didn't have a YouTube channel, but I do. So I do. I took all of your suggestions from last time. There was a lot of people that had suggested this or like thumbs up, I think comments that had suggested this. You wanted to see close-ups of the different mascaras. So what I'm doing in this video is you are going to see me in many different outfits and that sort of thing. As I've decided, I've made my opinions on mascaras that I'm using. I'm just going to record them and then I'm going to save them all to the end of the quarter. How about that? So the one that I'm doing today for this segment is the Clinique High Impact Mascara. So I just have a little sample size of this. And here is what the brush looks like. It's a natural brush, which I much prefer. I don't really appreciate the plastic sort of one. So this one sells for $16.50, not this size, a full size of it. I don't remember where I got this little mini size, but somewhere along the line I did. And I'm just going to read quickly from the Sephora website. It says that it's a richly pigmented mascara that instantly volumizes, lengthens, and defines each and every lash. So here's what I would say about this, and then I will zoom in and give you a look. I like this mascara. I would purchase it again. I do not feel like it lengthens though. I feel like it gives some really decent volume. My lashes have a little bit of a natural curl to them. I don't use a lash curler at all. So just understand I can't speak to whether it will hold your lashes up or not. So I apologize for that. But it's very nice. The black is a nice deep black. It's not one of those ones that kind of is like off black that I don't appreciate. But very, very nice. This mascara does not budge. And again, if you are new, for me, if a mascara is going to transfer, it's going to transfer up underneath my brow bone. This one does not transfer. I don't usually wear mascara on my lower lash line any longer, just because I feel like it ages me in particular. Not everybody, just me. But this one is it's a nice mascara to add some volume. If you're not looking to add any length, because I really don't feel like it does, then I would go ahead and give this one a shot. So I'll zoom you and let you see what it looks like. I will do this similarly to my 4 Looks 1 palette. I'll give you kind of a dead-on shot. I'm looking in the viewfinder to make sure I'm in focus. And then hopefully you guys can see what it does for my lashes, both straight on and from the side. Alright, so we'll move on to the second mascara here in a second, but I just want to let you know all of whatever I'm wearing on my face, I will talk about it at the end of the video in different clips from each day, because otherwise I feel like I'm going to have a lot of questions about it. So stay tuned to the end for that. The next mascara that I have to talk about is the Makeup Forever Smoky Lash, and again I have a sample size of this one. I've used this one before, but I thought, you know what, I have a sample of this. I'm going to go ahead and give it a try and just see what I think. So here is the brush, and it's a very full, natural brush. And here's my issue with this mascara. This mascara, it will add some volume, but I feel like it almost makes my lashes look shorter. And I don't know how to quite explain it, but it's almost like it gives so much volume at sort of the root of your lash, and it can't pull out into the length of your lash, and just doesn't. So if you have, like right now, I haven't been using my eyelash. So my lashes are very like average, like normal. They aren't extra long or anything. They're just normal. And I have pretty good lashes. They curl up on their own. I think I've mentioned that before. So try not to be redundant here. I want a little bit, I just want to enhance what I have and add a little bit more volume. That's generally what I'm looking for. And this, I just don't feel like this delivers particularly what it claims to. It says volume, length, and curl. So again, I can't necessarily speak to the curl because I have kind of a natural curl in my lashes. But it does add volume, but I don't feel it adds length at all. And I feel like it somehow takes away from my length. It's very strange, I realize. But so the other issue with this, it does transfer a little bit on me towards the end of the day. And the worst thing about it is that it flakes so crazily, like flakes on me. In a couple of hours, I will have flakes down here. At any rate, let me zoom in so you can see what it looks like on my lashes. I'm gonna look in the viewfinder so I don't poke myself in the eye while I talk to you, but do you see how it really adds a lot of volume down here, but it just like, it takes away from my length. It's very strange. I don't mind it on my lower lashes, but it just almost makes my lashes are further out here. They're like out here, but it's very strange. So that's kind of what it looks like from the side. So this mascara, not one that I would recommend. I've given it a couple of shots now, and I think I got this like as a gift with purchase or something, but not one I would purchase by any means. For my third and final mascara for this Mascara Madness, it actually is a drugstore one. And by the way, the reason that I only had 3 this time is because sometimes if I start one and then I end up not like, I don't like it at all. I've said a million times, life's too short for a bad mascara. I'll just set it aside and I will start a new one for you guys. So it just depends. This time, I loved that Clinique one so much. I mean, that is hands down the winner of this particular Mascara Madness video, I think. I just loved that one so much that I used it a long time, and I got a lot of use out of it. I felt like I could have used it a little bit longer, but I needed to try, I needed to go back to this one so that I could get a better feel for it. But at any rate. So this is the Covergirl, the Supersizer Mascara. This has been talked about quite a bit. That is the wand on it. It's a plastic wand. And this seems to sell from anywhere from like $7.50 to $8.50, kind of depending on where you purchase it. And as you can see, I'll try to grab, this is not a mascara, but the same size. You can see how much bigger it is. So the tube is bigger. It's interesting. I just looked this up because I was curious. There is 0.4 ounces of product in here. In a Tarte, for instance, there's 0.24 ounces. I'm trying to see if I have another one here. This IT Cosmetics one that I never got to because it was one that I had pulled that I would go to if I didn't like it. That has 0.33 ounces of product, so there is a good amount of more amount of product. I thought it was just Supersizer more for the the gimmicky of the package. So, all right. I don't know what to say about this mascara. I feel like it doesn't give me any volume. It definitely separates my lashes and gives length to my lashes, but I really don't feel like it builds up any volume. And then when you try to build it up, you can get clumpy. You have to be really careful with it. I used it for a while, put it away when I started because I couldn't decide. Sometimes I will do that, and I was like, maybe it's a mascara that needs to sit. I'll put it to the side, and I'll start something else, and then I started the Clinique. And so when I went back to it, I was like, yeah, do I like this or do I think that I like it. I do not like the wand. It's one of those wands I feel like that kind of hurts when you're applying it. Not my favorite sort of wand. I know this is a mascara that people really love. And I don't dislike it. I just am not sure that I love it. I don't know. Let me zoom you in and then we'll come back and talk about it some more. All right, again, I'm gonna look in the viewfinder, and I gotta say, in the viewfinder, they look fuller than they do when I look at them in the mirror. But so you can see that it actually, and this is with one coat and then just a little bit more. So you can see that it actually does add some good length there. You can see from the side here. So you can see that this one does make your lashes look really nice and long. I just don't feel like they look particularly voluminous. And I don't know, like I said, maybe that's just me being overly critical. I'm not positive. But this also does not budge, smudge, anything, and is a little bit tricky to remove for some reason. I don't think they have any claims to that. I just looked up, I wanted to look to see what they said. It says the Supersizer by Lash Mascara gives you 400% more corner-to-corner volume for full fanned out lashes. Absolutely fanned out. I don't know about full. I don't know. Our amazing lash styler transforms even small lashes. Just twirl as you apply to your lashes for an instantly supersized lash look. So I will say that you do have to, I'm glad that I read that because I would have forgotten. I think I saw this maybe on a tutorial of Emily's. I can't remember. But you do have, when you apply it, you want to kind of like, instead of just wiggle and pull up, you want to wiggle, pull up, and kind of turn. And that does seem to work a little bit better than just your normal sort of application method. But yeah, I like this. You can tell I'm kind of in a quandary about this one. The Covergirl Professional Super Thick Lash, I just like that so much better. Having said that, I've not tried the new formula. I know that it's changed. I had a couple of backups of the older one, so I've not tried the new one. I need to at some point to do that, but So this, I'm kind of 50-50 on this one, whether I would repurchase it or not. All right, so I hope that this was helpful and that you enjoyed the new format. Do let me know if you like this or not. Go ahead and stay tuned to the end if you want to see what was on my face all the rest of the days. I really hope that you had a great day. Thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you very soon. Bye. All right, I'll try to do these portions as quickly as possible. I'm wearing the Pond's BB Cream, and I'm wearing the Estee Lauder Double Wear Powder Foundation in 2C1 over the top of that. For blush, I have NARS Blush in Lovejoy. On my eyes today, as my base shadow, I have the Merle Norman Holiday shade in Get Toasty. I deepened that up just a little bit with Burberry's Midnight Brown. I took the Merle Norman Plum Surprise, I think it's called. Yes, beneath my lower lash line. And on my lips today, I have Estee Lauder's Intense Nude. On my face today, I have the Pond's BB Cream. I have the Estee Lauder Mineral Rich Double Wear Powder. On my eyes, I have the Too Faced Natural Palette. For blush, I have the Balm Instant Blush in Pinstripe, which looks like that. And then for lip color, I have the P2 Full Color Lipstick in Convey Greatness, which looks like this. All right, so today everything on my base face is the same as the other day, so I will spare you that. On my eyes is the Chanel, somebody just told me how to say this. Signy, I think is how you say it, Particulier, Signy Particulier. And I did a tutorial, Get Ready With Me, that I will link below for you if it's up already. Beneath my lower lash line, I have the Chanel Stilo in Taupe. And for blush today, I have the Mary Kay blush in Shy. And then on my lips, I have the Marc Jacobs lipstick in Kiss Kiss Bang Bang.